So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Robson, terrific header! Ah, he's given this time, surely! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Cantona. Park Ji-sung. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No foul, says the referee. Played back to the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. Chips it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they can counter here.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Robson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham with the cross. Good read, needed to be. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught on it! Real chance! Always going over the top.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Can he get it through? Now it's Bale. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's picked his way. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Suarez gets into a good position. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos threads one in. That's been slipped through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Shot could be on. Now the cross. And he was alert to it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Luis Suarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Cantona. Ferdinand.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big header! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you...
Big chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Suarez.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bale. And it's Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Beckham. Robson. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Chance here to counter. And he's worked it through. And he's found the way past. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi is there to clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pirlo. And it's Luis Suarez looking for the run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Lahm. Now Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cantona. Just eases him off the ball. Beckham is the team's great visionary. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that pass just didn't quite work. Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. Oh, played right into his path. Luis Suarez.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Looking for a runner. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's looking wide. Cafu gets over and intercepts. That has been cut short. Chance! And the ball's come in for the pieces.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Brian Robson. Number 17, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field, number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 7, Hazard.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Beckham. Now it's Cantona. Oh, that... And a chance! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Japan take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Messi.
Back when it goes. Takes a shot!
Number 10,
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The final seconds now. And he's had it nicked away. Rebel. And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our better stadium.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need any of that. He's someone who carved out a role for himself that I think only he can play.
And he's had it nicked away. Chance here to counter. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Leicester looking to pass their way through. Pirlo. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Floated through. A heavy challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Ruben Dias is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He went for the curler. Lizarazu. And it's Cannavaro. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass is just off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pirlo does well to get it back. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Suarez. Still goalless. Stojkovic. Japan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Lizarazu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lizarazu crosses. Quality ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Busquets. Now it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now it's Stojkovic. Messi crosses it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been slipped through. Big chance! Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he thumps it clear. Leicester are looking to go forward now. it's Beckham, pings in across. Ruben Dias getting this one clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Beckham. Vieri is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Could move up a gear here. Neatly clipped into space. Now there's a... And the finish! It's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lizarazu going full steam ahead down the left flank. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro cuts it out. And it's Stojkovic. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Stojkovic. Lizarazu. Bale, very much a man. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cannavaro. Lizarazu. And he's been shifted off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Beckham. Busquets. Picked out brilliantly. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Good ball, good take. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi quietly revving up. Japan still this single goal behind. Busquets and Mateus. Mateus, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And here's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lizarazu could try cutting inside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found some space. He's had a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. And they win it back again.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Messi. That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Played into space, dinked through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, can he get onto this? Mateus does really well to win the ball there. It's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Pinches it off him. The ball's swung in. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution in progress.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And there's the shot! Oh, that was close. Beckham. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Kaka, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Serginho. And he's whipped it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Dink through. Cannavaro. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And we have our very first corner. Bonucci. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected... He's one-on-one! Shot at goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Van Basten. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Van Basten. Played out to the right. Milan do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much...
And the shot! Goal! Milan!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He won't be happy with that one. Aim forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Van Basten chasing after it. And this is Ronaldo. It's Ibrahimovic! Milan are looking to break at pace. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. Tries to play it through.
That's good play from him.
Beckham with the cross. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's slung out wide. And that's an excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Maldini calmly anticipates. Platini. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's gone loose. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That ball looks a good one. Bale. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Kaká. Serginho. Look at the space here. Filippo Inzaghi.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Zanetti. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rui Costa. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Rui Costa.
Oh, really well played.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Platini. And this is Inzaghi. Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Milan are still that goal to the good. Bale. And it's Hullet. That's a good run down the left. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shapes to shoot! Quality ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gattuso. Ibrahimovic. Gattuso does really well to win the ball there. Milan finding their passes. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rui Costa. Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gattuso is the guilty party there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
And it's Hullet.
Il numero 24. Il numero 11. Totti.
Now it's Inzaghi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Filippo Inzaghi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Insigne. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Totti. No way through, so back it comes. Has a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Rui Costa. Beckham gets into some space.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Beckham. He's found a way through. Played in deep. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Zanetti, Kaká, just no time to dwell on the ball there. Delivers the ball. And that has been knocked clear.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. Spread out to the left. Bale's cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Hullet.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And he's on his way. Takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that was very necessary. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Gattuso taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and applies the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ball's played through. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now this could be a chance. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Eto'o. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's superb. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a
real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ronaldinho. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Bale.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Eto'o. Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho. And here's Cruyff. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nice looking ball. Well, that has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a searching pass. Eto'o! Thuram goes direct. Ronaldinho given the lift of his goal. And it's Neymar. That's tidy. He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a... He's got full. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looking to play him in. Nicely spread. Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Thuram. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, good spread. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a brilliant interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Eto'o. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rui Costa. Now it's Hullet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Eto'o. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho. Great vision. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Eto'o. Backward it goes. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Goes for a shot! Now who's going to... Oh no, what has happened here? Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded, and
Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rui Costa. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, that's a key interception. Rui Costa. Rui Costa goes steaming forward. Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ibrahimovic. Bale. Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Cruyff. Xavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cannavaro pokes it out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Beckham.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Beckham. Some good work on the right flank here. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gattuso spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And Hullet! Oh, that wasn't far away. Desperate defending required here. Surely now! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. A lot of chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is Bale, and it's played in here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Perez, chips it through. Beckham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen.
And a chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to play him in. Perez. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckham. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Manchester United on the spot for a formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hullet. Perez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Manchester United do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them...
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United finding their passes. Dunk is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Tevez. It's a loose ball. Threads one in. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Clipped into space. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Rui Costa. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gattuso just eases him off the ball. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Owen. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tevez. And it's Drogba. In with the challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Owen. Caught offside that time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Drogba might just make this. Rui Costa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ibrahimovic certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. It's Drogba! That's another chance! Marvellous goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than every...
And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Manchester United awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rui Costa spots it and intercepts. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. A header! They've scored! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. No, that's been intercepted. Saliba is the guilty party there. Crosses it in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Played into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Owen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro tries to pass it through. It's been slipped through. Now there's a shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Tevez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their third corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Rui Costa. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at this real chance! And he hits the net! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He's picked his way through. Played into... Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's been cut out, well played. Bale. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tevez has it in a wide position, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. And here's Owen. A heavy challenge. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale. He is through here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Please put your hands
Owen,
together,
voted
everyone,
man
and
of the
give our
match,
boys a round
and
of applause
deservedly
for a
so.
job well done.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfect.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Oh, smashing header! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? Chiellini gets good distance on it. Seedorf. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Rui Costa looks to get on the end of this. Gattuso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance for a shot! Platini. Azar. It's played through for him. Bale. But it's Thuram. That's a little off target. Cantona. Bullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And it's in! England are back in business. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
England grab the equaliser and the finish! In he goes again. Just off target.
Cantona just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Cantona. A great chance! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his position...
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Platini. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Really well taken goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Cantona. pass somewhat off target. Over to the left. Gattuso. Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
That pass isn't the best. And here's Azar. It's Azar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
England with the corner, they're first. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No luck with that dink over the top. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cantona. That is lovely.
3 minutes out of time.
Gattuso. Hullet. And it's Hullet. And that is a little undercooked. That has been cut short. Seedorf. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hazard. Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and he's following up! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Cantona. Oh, Red, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. That's a sharp pass. Oh, well measured. And this is Rui Costa. Rummenigge. Now Platini. Now it's Cantona. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Played out towards the right wing. Aimed in towards... Climbs up big! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from...
Bullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. Decent chance! And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Manchester...
It's Ibrahimovic! And that is wildly off target.
Ibrahimovic clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Platini. Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nesta makes the interception. Gattuso. And that's put paid to a promising move. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Hullet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Platini is having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That looks a good ball through. And it's Michel Platini. Rummenigge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's having a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Platini fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. So takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Beckham standing over it. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Bale. Bale puts a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. And things like that aren't meant to happen to players like him, but it has, and he's going to have to deal with it.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, that's a key interception. Bonucci is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neatly clipped into space. And it's made its way to him. Bale. And that's that. England illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big header! Ruud Gullit! Oh, it's fabulous!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Flings in across. Bale could move up a gear here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Threads one in. Gullit. Knocks it into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He'll fancy himself from here.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Beckham! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Thuram is there to clear. Gullit. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cristiano Ronaldo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cristiano Ronaldo, shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Bale gathers from the goal kick. Gullit. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Beckham. Beckham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and big chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Beckham. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bale. Japan are looking to go forward now. Great vision. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. And it's Gullit.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? Thuram. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Japan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Suarez. Gullit makes the interception. It could be in. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. Gullit. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gullit. And he's picked out the run. It's Ibrahimovic! And how did he not make it four?
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Nicely shaped ball. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rui Costa. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So Japan have a free kick. So the perfect chance to get one back. Beckham! He's kept it out just. Ferdinand. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. And this is Beckham. He gets big. It's in. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback? Beckham. Rui Costa. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. That's a cute ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ferdinand. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Beckham with the cross. Hullet! Superb from Hullet! He's got himself an absolute peach. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Japan get themselves back into contention.
To be
Shot, surely! And it's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Rui Costa. That looks a good ball through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Number 10.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Looking to play him in. He's through. And Messi! Just too high. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's been given away. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted it.
He's gone for goal. No, it's wide.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram played out towards the right wing. And the through ball. Hullet goes sliding in. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rui Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. He's found Ibrahimovic! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Japan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please join me in wishing.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.